Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about market segmentation in tourism industry. In this presentation we will be covering introduction to market segmentation and different types of market segmentations. What is market segmentation? Market segmentation is nothing but dividing the total consumer market into groups to be able to communicate with them and provide their specific needs. Tourism market segmentation is the strategic tool for getting a clear picture of diversity among the tourists. Smith 1956 introduced the concept of market segmentation as a strategic tool. He stated that, market segmentation can be viewed as a heterogeneous market, one characterized by divergent demand, as a number of smaller homogeneous markets. Why segment the tourism market? According to the World Travel and Tourism Council (WTTC), tourism generated $194 billion or 6.8% of India's GDP in 2019 and supported 39.80 million jobs, which is 8% of its total employment. The sector is predicted to grow at an annual rate of 6.9% to $460 billion by 2028, which is 9.9% of GDP. Every tourist being different, the tourism industry possibly is not capable of satisfying every individual's need. This is the foundation of segmenting the total market. Market segmentation can be applicable to any of the tourism supply components and provides benefits as given below. It helps to understand specific demands of the consumers. It helps to allocate marketing expenses efficiently. It helps to create effective marketing strategies to target specific market segment. Types of market segmentation. There are four major types of market segmentations: demographic, psychographic, behavioral, and geographical segmentations. Demographic segmentation. Demographic segmentation is market segmentation according to age, race, religion, gender, family size, ethnicity, income, and education. Demographics can be segmented into several markets to help an organization target its consumers more accurately. With this type of segmentation, an organization can categorize the needs of consumers. Demographic segmentation in tourism market. Age-based, young travelers are an increasingly important market for destinations around the world, with travelers ages 15 to 29 accounting for an estimated 23% of all the international travelers in 2015. Millennials' search for new and unique experiences takes them to places that travelers from other market segments often don't reach. For example, Spiti Valley, Ladakh, etc. Gender-based, the female gender is high-tech, connected, and social. They represent 58% of online sales. To maintain their competitive edge, travel brands must start focusing their campaigns to better target women. On the other hand, male gender is more inclined towards adventurous tours such as hiking, trekking, and camping in offbeat places. Income-based, the ability to travel for leisure purposes greatly depends on an individual's income. If income is more, then spending capacity will also be more. Leisure travel is a luxury which may be foregone when times are financially difficult. This is an example of a concept known as income elasticity. Family-based, families are an important market segment in the travel and tourism industry. It is studied that families with young children often travels at least twice a year to major tourist attraction all around the world. Psychographic segmentation. It is a grouping based on how they live, their priorities, their attitudes, and other psychological factors. In tourism, three main psychographic factors affects the preferences: lifestyle, social class, and the values. Lifestyle-based segmentation. Knowledge of lifestyle provides a very meaningful picture of a person's life. Lifestyle is a mix of activities, interest, and opinions, and is hence also known as AIO. For example, a newly married couple may prefer a romantic destination than a historically important place. Personality-based segmentation. Allocentric. These people are highly venturesome people and would like to make their own travel arrangements, visit remote and unfamiliar destinations, and rarely visit the same place again. Mid-centric. People like to explore with some comfort and would use travel agents to make customized packages and would prefer unknown as well-known places. Psychocentric. People who hates unfamiliarity and risks. They use tour packages and likes to travel to familiar places or places that are culturally similar to home. Social class-based segmentation. It allows the tourism industry to target customers based on socio-economic factors. For example, in India the high-class or high-income category is the ones who usually look for European trips.
Geographic segmentation. Geographic segmentation fundamentally entails grouping users based on their location. Geographic segmentation is put into play when a user's location is likely to influence their communication with the brand, their buying behavior or their consumer wants and needs. Factors affecting geographic segmentation. Location. The residence, the part of the country customer belongs to, can help in identifying nearby travel destinations available. Urbanicity. The infrastructure of the environment of the customer helps in identifying the type of facilities the customer is accustomed to and expects. Culture, climate, population density, and language. Behavioral segmentation. Behavioral segmentation can be defined as a process of segregation of consumers based on their behavior patterns, which includes their knowledge of a product or services, their likings and disliking etc. Behavioral segmentation in tourism market. Usage-based. We can broadly classify the entire sector in two halves, that is whether one is traveling for business purposes or for their own amusement. It has been observed that 95% revenues are from leisure spending and the rest is gathered from business spending. It is expected that by 2028 the business spending will rise to some extent. Occasions-based. Occasions plays a very vital role in tourism in India. Historically it has been seen that during Dussehra holidays and after the winter, a lot of tourists travel to various hill stations such as Gangtok, Mussoorie etc. Whereas throughout the year a lot of people visit various beaches and places with historical backgrounds such as Puri, Agra, Jaipur, Jodhpur etc. There is a huge spike in the number of tourists during this season. Loyalty programs based. All the hotels and online booking portals for flights and buses can provide various loyalty schemes in the form of credit points which can be redeemed whenever a consumer is making his/her second transaction. Through this we can convert a mere transaction into a long-lasting relationship.